You are no more a stranger to us. You have reached out to us with all your love. We all are part of one world. Welcome to the house of the love of God. Yes, Saint Ezekiel Moreno Dormitory is indeed the house of the love of God. In God's providential love for us, the underprivileged youth, He has brought to our parish Saint Ezekiel Moreno of Barangay Macarascas, Puerto Princesa, Palawan, the gifts of persons who carry out God's dream for us. First, Bishop Pabilo, the parish priest then, moved and inspired by Jesus, opted to leave the comforts of Manila, to live with and for the poor here in Palawan.
I could not escape the fact that the Jesus I am committed to follow closely and to proclaim by my way of life, the Jesus that I configure myself in my ordination, is the Jesus who was born poor, lived poor among poor people, ministered to the poor and the downtrodden, and was killed in the manner of the outcasts, because he stood for the poor, the lost, and the marginalized.
Immersed in the life of the common folk, Bishop Pabilo saw the cycle of ignorance, poverty, and hopelessness we, the youth of the parish, are victims of. Year after year, our fellow young girls and boys quit and permanently drop from school. Their half-empty stomachs, cold and tired feet, could not cope with the rigors of walking daily for 3 to 6 kilometers to go to miserably furnished public schools. It was difficult to sustain one's interest and concentration in such a substandard educational system, and took a big toll on us. In 1999, Bishop Pabilo proposed to the parish his dream project, a rural boarding school to serve the 30 communities of the whole parish composed of 8 barangays spread out in a big span of land, 43,000 hectares of forests and denuded land. The Licerio family donated a 2-hectare land for the parish. With the concerted efforts of the civic conscious organizations like the Rotary Clubs of Makati, Parañaque, and Puerto Princesa, construction materials for the dormitory building were acquired. Our parents and relatives gave their contribution, the labor force. In the spirit of Bayanihan, the dormitories for girls was first constructed, and later that of the boys. At present, these dormitories accommodate up to 62 girls and boys. In 2002, another man of God in the person of Father Rogelio B. Alarcon OP offered his innovative project to Bishop Pabilo, the REAP program, the acronym of Reentry Education Alternative for the Poor, a non-graded basic education program accredited by the Department of Education and PASCU to Level 2. The curriculum is a combination of the Angelicum system of education and home study program, another big gift to us, as it is free of charge. Through the help of the Dominican Sisters of the Holy Trinity College of Puerto Princesa, we receive the modules from Angelicum. Again, God continues to move hearts, this time among young professionals in the metropolis. They are searching for meaning in their lives, and Macarascas has become their field of dreams. They leave lucrative professions and secure careers as corporate executives to become volunteers ready to offer their services. Hailing from different parts of the country and through the guidance of organizations such as the Jesuit Volunteers Philippines and the Salesian Sisters, they live the luxuries of metropolitan living and embrace a simple lifestyle. They not only share their talents and knowledge, but they share their lives. They accompany us as big sisters and brothers and as true friends, as we strive to be formed not only as good Christians and honest citizens, but to be future leaders of our own communities. At the same time, in sharing our life of poverty here, our mentors, our ates and kuyas, discover a life that is more free, happier,
and more authentically human. Now we have the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, Salesian Sisters of Don Bosco, who will continue the project God entrusted first to Bishop Pabilo. How do we all survive? Day by day, we live on God's mercy. He continuously multiplies 5 loaves and 2 fishes through big-hearted people like you. What's beautiful is that He also sends us the scraps and the widow's mite through the Pondo ng Pinoy project. Thank you for being part of our family. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Grazie. Danke schön. Arigato. You are always welcome to visit us and even to stay with us, to relish the love of God in our school, in our home.
Here in the house of the Lord, be cheerful, be holy, is all I ask. Let every stitch be an act of love for God. Be cheerful, be holy, it's Jesus we love.